The Southern Poverty Law Center released its annual Whose Heritage report this week, shining a light on the locations of Confederate symbols in public spaces across all of the United States. The debate has heated up in recent years, with some calling for the removal of Confederate monuments, while others argue they're an important part of our history. The latest report from the Southern Poverty Law Center provides a comprehensive look at where Confederate symbols still exist in public spaces nationwide.
We have an interactive map so folks can see where Confederate memorials still exist and where they have been removed, relocated, or renamed. And we also help groups across the country who advocate for removal of Confederate memorials.
Across the country, more than 2,000 Confederate symbols remain in public spaces. Rivka Maislish, a researcher with the Southern Poverty Law Center, says in Arkansas, at least 9 Confederate monuments have been removed in the state since 2021, and over 60 still stand.
It's a symbol honoring an organization that literally made war against the United States for the purpose of defending slavery. To have that in front of a courthouse as the name of a school, a public school, is completely inappropriate.
But not everyone agrees. Fort Smith attorney Joey McCutcheon has been an active advocate for preserving these monuments across Arkansas.
Our history needs to be up. These monuments honor our dead. They honor our families. And they need to be preserved and they need to be protected. All our history needs to be on display, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
McCutcheon played a role in moving a Confederate monument from downtown Bentonville to James H. Berry Park, adjacent to the city's cemetery.
The creation of a park which both honored the Union soldiers and the Confederate soldiers, and what it showed is that people can work together. It was a compromise agreement where parties collaborated.
McCutcheon believes such compromise should be the norm as decisions are made about the future of these monuments. Though Maislish says communities should have a say, she feels strongly that these monuments have no place in public spaces.
I think they should make the decision with the full knowledge of what they really stand for, that these memorials represent a concerted propaganda campaign to erase history and rewrite the history of the Civil War in American memory.
For now, the conversation around Confederate symbols continues to test how communities choose to remember the past and define their future.